Joe found it difficult to believe that it was easy for the woman to overcome the trauma that must have come from such a terrible experience. Richard's idea itself made sense, though. It was true that what had made her feel so horrible was the memory of the awful event. It made perfect sense to Joe that if you changed the memory, the resulting feeling would be affected as well. But such a dramatic change, and so quickly? Richard then explained that it was time for the audience to do an exercise. Each person had to find a partner and get each other to think of a negative experience from their past. The exercise involved helping each other watch the experience on a mental TV screen, and then running the imaginary movie of what happened backwards in their mind while humming circus music. Then everyone had to get each other to see themselves in the experience, but with the experience working out in the end differently. Joe wasn't sure if he was going to be able to do this. He considered wandering out of the seminar room until the exercise was over, but he thought twice about it. He'd come this far, so for the first day at least, he would do all the exercises. A slightly balding middle-aged man tapped Joe on the shoulder from behind. "Hey, my name is Ross." He raised an eyebrow, awaiting response. "Joe. You got a partner for this exercise, Joe?" "Now I do," Joe smiled. "I'm not sure what we're supposed to do, though." "It's cool. I'm a licensed practitioner of NLP, so I'll help you through it. I've seen Richard before." Joe had been hearing the term practitioner recently. Maria had talked about practitioners and master practitioners and trainers and master trainers. Joe had felt as if he were in a scene from Return of the Jedi. Would one of the exercises involve learning how to use a lightsaber? "Do you buy into that story that Richard was just telling us? I mean, a woman suffering from trauma? Surely that would have taken a long time to get over. 10 minutes is too quick." "Well, I know it might seem hard to believe. I've had lots of doubts too, but I've seen Richard, and Alan for that matter, do amazing things with people. At seminars, Richard taught us to help people overcome their phobias, using the same process he used with that woman. It really works. I've met many psychotherapists and psychiatrists who work successfully with phobias using this technique." Reluctantly, Joe was soon guided through thinking about an experience from his past that he wanted to feel better about. Joe immediately thought about Lisa, about their breakup, about the guy with the six-pack. It still felt raw in his stomach. "Okay, I want you to think about the experience that makes you feel bad, and I want you to run the movie backward. See the sights backward, hear the sounds backward, and feel the feelings backward. Go all the way back to before the situation occurred." Joe imagined the breakup with Lisa and ran it backward in his mind. At first, he saw the pictures of her with the other guy she left him for. As he ran the movie backward, everything went back like pressing rewind on a DVD player. It went from the constant fights towards the end of his relationship with her, all the way back to the beginning of the relationship, to even further back just before they met. It was funny to imagine the breakup happening in reverse. After doing this a couple of times, he was surprised to find himself feeling different about it. Of course, nothing had changed. Lisa had left him, but the pain in his stomach seemed less sharp. He practiced the same exercise on Ross, and Ross reported a similar result. Ross began to explain the details of the technique they were practicing and how it works. Joe listened carefully. "The way you represent your memories affect how you feel about them. So representing them differently in your mind makes you feel different." He seemed to be convinced. "This stuff really helped me. I'm in corporate sales, and I'm happy to say I was the most successful salesperson in our company for the last financial year. From time to time, I have to present one of our products to a large group. Sometimes negative memories of presentations that went badly come to my mind. So when they do, I just get hold of the images or movies and make them smaller and run them backward. It helps. I also find that Brilliance Squared works a miracle and—" "Brilliance what?" Joe interrupted. "I'm sorry, let me tell you. This is a good one," Ross beamed proudly. "Basically, Brilliance Squared is a simple technique that helps you create any feeling you like and trigger it in your body immediately." "Right," Joe said, with one eyebrow raised. He looked at Ross skeptically.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.